Hey there, MC Granny here. I am going to film myself making my protein bars. And I got this recipe from my sister-in-law. And I really like them. And of course, so 2 cups of oatmeal. I like doing this video too because it's like a way of making me do it. Otherwise I was just sitting there thinking, I don't want to do it. Okay, so I'm doubling the recipe. So then that way I got lots of bars to make and to share. So this is a half a cup, a quarter cup of whole wheat flour, but I use this rye. So a quarter cup. I'll just put in 2 quarter cups. Would be 2/8, but or 2/4, which would be a half a cup, right? Anyway, I failed math. But I'm 66 now, and I don't really need it. Not a whole lot. There's a lot of, what do you call them? Calculators. So I didn't need to write my stuff down anymore. This whole week I use crushed walnuts. It's all backwards, gosh. I don't know how to do that, change it around, but I can never open it, so hopefully I got a scissors somewhere. And I don't. Not close by. Oh, so hard for a granny to do. It'd be hard for anybody, maybe. Harder for a granny that can't see close up. Oh. I'll try to re-rip it. That's hard when you've got, oh, here, thank God. On the scissors. Alright. That goes in. Then half a teaspoon of salt, which would be a whole teaspoon of salt. Don't ask me why I'm adding salt. I don't really know. The recipe says to add salt. So there you go. There's salt. Then I'm not adding honey, peanut butter. I hope I got peanut butter. I do. Good. Cinnamon. And it says 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. 1, 2, and I'm doubling. Come on. 3. 4, and then 1 extra because everybody likes the taste of cinnamon, right? Alright, so there's cinnamon. I'm going to need to buy more next time I go to the store. Alright. Teaspoons in the cinnamon's in there. Salt's in there. Flour, olive oil. Okay, so protein powder. 4 scoops. That means I gotta add 8 scoops. Get that message out of there. So 8 scoops. 1, 2, yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger mixing bowl one of these days, but I don't have one. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Looks like it. Close to it. 7 and 8. Not much room for more anyway. Now, I'm gonna go to mix that all together. Just using my hands. It's gonna cook, so if I got any bacteria in my hands, even though I washed them, it'll cook out when you cook it. This isn't going to be a ready-to-eat food. Next part I'll use gloves on though. Alright, so 3 eggs, that means 6 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Need a part of shell in there. 4, 5, whoa, 6, and part of 6 ended on the floor, which I don't like having that on the floor, so I'm just going to wipe up that sticky mess real quick. I'd rather not clean it up when it's dry. I mean, I'll have to, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I added Hershey's chocolate. It's not on the list, but I just add some because I like the flavor of chocolate. So, that's in there. I have no idea how much I put in. And now peanut butter. Peanut butter. This calls for half a cup of peanut butter, so a whole cup of peanut butter. Where's that scissors? Come on. There we go. Alright. And of course, I'm using old-fashioned. Oh, come on. Why do they glue things shut that way they do? They super glue. They use super glue on them. I swear. Here's my thing. Where's the thing? I don't need the thing, but it opened. Alright, so, you know, with this natural peanut butter, you gotta mix the oil around a little bit. So, mix that around, and then add in a cup. Or, you know, kind of hope it's a cup. I do like the peanut butter taste in them. More the merrier. Well, that's good enough. Add a cup. Yeah, that's about a cup. And then I'm doubling it, so yeah, so 1 cup was doubling it. Alright, just a little extra. So, peanut butter. It's a gooey mess, really, when it comes to mixing this up. It's just a gooey mess. It's a gooey mess. But when they cook up, they're so good. Alright, now Grandma's molasses. Usually it says for honey, a half a cup. It should be a whole cup. So let's see how well that comes out. That's going to take its time. There we go. And a whole cup. We do like molasses. It's a nice stimulant too for, you know, stuffing things. Alright, and then the oil, 2/3 cup of oil. I'm going to use the measuring guy on this one. 2/3. 2/3 and 2/3. There we go. Look at that. It's almost all at the top. How the hell I'm going to mix that? Right? Oh, one more thing I got to add here. We do like our chocolate chips. So, there you go. Lots of chocolate chips in there. And of course, is there room for it? My blueberry puree. All blueberries. I'll see if I can add more after I mix it. So to mix, you guessed it, stick your hands in there and mess it around and hope it all stays in the bowl. Once it mixes in with these oatmeal, it tends to get a little bit less, what you call it, a little bit. It gets more sticky and less watery because I got all the water on the top here. I can smell them blueberries. After this step is all done, I put them in the oven at, I think, 350 for about 25 minutes. And then they're done. I think the blueberry puree made it a little more wet than I wanted it to be. So I might be adding some more rye flour to this mixture, or some more oats. But I want to mix it all in first and see. I'm still bringing up some of that dry stuff. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing here. But I'm just mixing glops. See if I can't get it closer to there. It's not as fun as mixing dough, but it's pretty fun if you like to just mix up gooey things, you know, and you know you're going to have a good outcome in the end afterwards, and lots of dishes to do. Yeah, I'm definitely going to add some more oatmeal, I think, rather than the rye flour. A little more oatmeal. oatmeal. Need to go get some more gloves. Dang, this view makes me look fat. I'm not as fat as I was. Cancer kind of took away all of that fat. Anyway, shouldn't be worrying about things like fat. You know, I mean, what makes your life worth living? That's where we need to think about things in our life. Is worrying about that gonna make my life better? Absolutely not. Is watching how many carbs I eat in a day gonna make my life better? Absolutely. So you can eat things that normally would make you fat. Just watch the amount of carbs you put in. So if you eat less carbs, you get less fat on your body. Alright, that's ready to put in the pan. So I'm going to take off one of these gloves. Okay, move this. Not dump it over. Is that good? Sorry. Alright. Preheating the oven right now. And then I'm going to spray it down. Spray down the pan. This is a olive oil spray. And it's just most important to get it on the edges. Well, I think I'm almost out. There we go. Get it on the edges. Alright. And now, transferring to the pan. Doesn't that look fun? Ugh. Ooh, an unmixed portion. Yeah, in here too. And mix that up. Don't want any dry ingredients there. Oh. He's about filling up the pan here. It should all go in this pan. Of course, I use more blueberry stuffs than I normally do. I mean, wet stuffs. The blueberry stuffs made it a bigger amount here. Oh, it's looking good though. Oh my god. And I cut these up in little bars. They usually last me all month. Even I give the kids some, like 4 or 5 bars, or maybe 3 or 4. I can't remember. And then the rest is for me all month, and I eat them as a meal substitute. Like instead of lunch, I'm having one of these. Or if I don't want to cook supper, I'm having one of these. Got all the stuff and things in it that you need. Sustaining life. Well, It looks like there's a little bit of waste here. Right there. Not too bad though. I don't feel so bad about throwing that amount away. Alright. So oven's preheating. Gives me a little bit of time to wipe up some of the wet stuff here. It spilled all over the counter. And then rinse this, put water in it. Put a screen in the sink first before I put the water in it. There. There, that's good. With the screen in, you collect all the stuff you don't want to go down the sink. Because I don't have one of those things that cuts up food. Okay, excuse me a minute. I need to take off this sweatshirt because it's a little bit warm. 1 second. Oh, I could have done it with the camera on because I have a t-shirt underneath. Green Bay Packers. Woo! My sister-in-law gave me this shirt. They are huge Packer fans, and I used to be, and you know, up until when Reggie White and Brett Favre, they won back the title. And then I felt I'm done. And I use this stuff, Clean Freak. Just to clean off, you know, the extra eggs and junk that I got on there that I don't want sticking. Yeah. And of course you can see I have to do dishes, but I was waiting to do dishes until I was done making this stuff. I got a little bit of this left. I'm going to keep that in the fridge. I'm going to add some sparkling water to this, and I think that'll be good. So that will be a nutritious fruit drink for me. For later, I'll save that as a bedtime treat. So, the garbage can right here to put all the bits and pieces in. Didn't even need to use this. That's good. Alright, now I just rewash all these utensils because I can't remember what ones I used. It doesn't hurt to rewash them all. Doesn't hurt nothing. And it only hurts if you don't wash anything. Okay. So, I think the oven is preheated now, and we'll stick this in the oven. Let you get a look at it. Fresh out of the oven. Still boiling hot. Doesn't that look good? I mean, it smells like chocolate chips. And look at how many I can make out of that. You know, I make little bars across, and then, you know, like a little quarter. Maybe can get like 5 across, maybe. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, maybe 10 down. So yeah, smells delicious.